Hello out there, internet peoples. Jimmy, aka Bloody Vengeance, back. Going to work on another toy, so I figured I would document this too, and this is just gonna be the beginning. I have never done this before, so this is gonna be one of those things that I'm gonna try for the first time, and I hope it works. Um, I just wanna start making some custom figures of these old LJN WWF guys. But before I do that, I want to see how good I can get this guy to look, who's in really horrible shape. Look at him. His paint's all fucked up. Everything's all fucked up on him. This guy's had like some shitty luck in his life, so we're gonna try and change that for him. I'm just gonna go over the original colors with some acrylic paint, and on this face there, you can see there's some like spots and shit, black stuff there. So I'm gonna try and remove that with like nail polish remover. I think his eyebrows. I don't know if this guy had eyebrows or not, or if that's just the scuff. I think he did have eyebrows though. So those are gonna be interesting to try and get back on there. I'm assuming they were the same color as everything else, but I'll see if I can find a good reference picture because most of my WWF wrestlers from the 80s are in good shape, but he's the exception. I don't know what the fuck I did with Mean Gene, but he was abused. So I'm going to try and give him some love and bring him back to life. So we'll go over it and I'll tell you what I do. I may fail at this, and if I do, it's okay. We'll try something else. So here we go. First step I'm going to do is I'm going to use acetone to clean the scuff stuff. As you know, on these figures, the skin color is actually the color of the whole figure. So like, not really the skin color, I shouldn't say that. It's the color that's really under all the rubbish. So some figures were like molded in gray. Other figures like One Man Gang were actually black, I believe. Yeah, because most of his is black, like the legs are black. I don't know. Let's give it a shot.
Okay, so I got Mean Gene here, and the first thing I'm gonna do is I just got a rag here with a little bit of water and soap, not just cold water. And the only reason I'm doing this is just to get any dust off of him that he may have, because you know you don't want to paint over dust. Not that it matters because I'm gonna hit him with acetone or nail polish remover. Not really acetone. Acetone is if I wanted to remove his paint to like customize him, but he's got like this little thing here by his eye that I want to remove, and I think nail polish remover would do that on any part that is his skin color. We're gonna try that. So like on his hands, if there's anything, just gonna give it a little bit of a cleaning with a little bit of nail polish remover, and let's see how it turns out. I'll let you know. I'm just using a regular old nail polish remover. This stuff right here, regular. All right, I'm just gonna put this on a rag and hit his face with it and see what happens. Back soon. You can immediately see that the nail polish remover has already removed that black thing. It's almost like instantaneous. So like I said, you can even put this on the paint. It's not gonna remove the paint. Not that it matters because I'm gonna be painting him, but I'm just trying to get dirt and scuff marks off of his skin parts. And like I said, I put very little of this stuff on the, it doesn't take much. I'm sure if you have a figure that has a lot of scuff marks that are foreign and not, like a lot of, when you bump the two figures together, they leave each other's paint on it. That's the kind of stuff you can remove with the nail polish remover. Seems to work well. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and once I have him cleaned up, which is pretty quick because to be honest, his skin wasn't too bad. I gotta see if this figure had eyebrows or if that's dirt. I gotta look that up. But I'm pretty sure it was eyebrows. So I'm gonna go ahead and prep him for painting, which is nothing other than just making sure there's no more dirt on him and trying to see where I'm gonna start, whether with the white or with the black. I think I'm gonna start with the white because it's easier to cover up when I go over the black if I do get any of it on here and I can't get it off really quick. So, like I said, I'm no expert at painting these things, but I'm going to give it a shot. Alright, so Mean Gene, after his first coat on his jacket is looking good, so I'm going to attempt to paint his hair now, which is in pretty bad shape there, as you can see. Also gonna need to give him some makeshift eyebrows. So I'll do the best I can with that. That'll be the first time I try to do that. I don't need to touch his eyes much, and eyes are very finicky, so I'm not going to mess with those unless I have to on any figure. And I am going to paint that button black on his tuxedo. Then after we give him that hair coat, I may go over the black one more time before I Mod Podge seal the paint. Alright, so I'm going to use the tip of a toothpick to give him eyebrows. I got to be very precise as to how I do it, but I'm rigging it in a pen. Like, this is basically just an old pen that I had around, and apparently it was a fancy pen, but I don't give a shit. I pull the toothpick through here and I pull it out so that it gets lodged in there. Make sure that I can put some of the pressure on it without it sinking back in on me. I pull it out as much as I can, and boom, presto, you got yourself a nice detail brush with a toothpick. Okay, so Mr. Mean Gene has eyebrows again, and also painted the back of his head, which you saw was really bad. So he's coming together, big upgrade, and I'm learning as I go along. I'm gonna seal the paint soon, but I am going to probably wipe it and give it another coat, because it has some stuff stuck to it. And then I'm gonna paint the red stuff. I don't think I'm gonna touch his bow tie. Maybe just that little piece that's white up there, and that's it. But so far I'm pretty happy with how he's coming out. I'm about to hit the reds on Mean Gene, which is not too bad. I don't know if I'm gonna cover up that WWF thing, because it's actually not too bad, so I don't think I'm gonna mess with that. Just go around the corners the best I can and touch it up, but I'm not gonna go over it. And then this part down here definitely needs a little work too, so that'll be next. Alright, I've got Mean Gene all done, and I'm gonna Mod Podge him tomorrow to seal the paint. Overall, looks way nicer. It was really beat up. So I'm just gonna hang him here overnight on my guitar donkey and have him dry out the last of the paint, and then seal them up tomorrow. So that's the first one. I'm gonna work on a few others. Okay, we're gonna Mod Podge Mean Gene. Basically, I use a big brush, and like I said, his top half's already been done. You want to make sure there's no like dust or anything on him, because this stuff's gonna trap the dust inside. It's got like a glue consistency. It almost looks like Elmer's glue. It smells like Elmer's glue. Very close to it. I don't know. But this is supposed to be for paper on paper, the one I have. I think there's one that is just, I don't know. They're both the same because I've had the other one too. So. Anyway, this works. It kind of gives it a shiny finish. You can see his top half. And you apply it on a very thin coat. It's a very thin coat. It applies white, it dries clear. And that's it. Just give it a nice thin coat all across the figure. You can do this on plastic figures too. This is a rubber figure, but Mod Podge works to seal pretty much any paint, just to avoid chipping, even though these aren't going to be played with anymore. But maybe they will be, I don't know. But anyway, this is the last step, and I'll show them to you guys after he cures tomorrow. See what he looks like. He should look really nice and shiny. Take care.